What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? Shit. Ah, I'm hungover and tired. Very hungover. But I'll be okay. Look at all these guys on you now. Oh my god. What the fuck? What up, everybody? Long time no see. What's up, son? Today, I have, what is this called? Chips Ahoy. No, Cookie Crisp. Yeah, Cookie Crisp. I got it from America, and now I'm enjoying it. Harley? What's up, Harley Quinzel? Just woke up a little while ago. Trying to get my energy up, because I want to record something, but I'm not sure what I want to record right now. But so I'm debating on what I want to do. The Collider Rap. I have not seen the Collider Rap. Yeah, I want to answer the Q&A, but I want to get in the right mood for that. In all likelihood, I will probably record that later today. There's a few things I need to edit, like there's one big collaboration between me, Tyrone, Greg, John. There's something we all did that I'm supposed to put up on my channel, but it's not a reaction or anything like that. So I want to put a little more work into it before I don't want to just put it up dry. I've never seen Kingsman. Yeah, I wanted like a much better meal, but this is like the only thing in the house right now, and I don't feel so well. I was are you gonna see something? She made it for me. Um, welcome back. I was like, I saw that a while ago. I was like, how did you get into my house? That's the real question. Final Fantasy reaction. What do you mean? Oh, the delay? When Nicholas, if you want to send something, the PO box is it's in the description every time. Just you send it there. God damn. They released 50 minutes of gameplay of Final Fantasy. Nah. Like, at this point, I'm just like, look, just release the damn game and we'll finish. Like, I don't need to watch 15 minutes of the gameplay just to disappoint me, to think about it coming out in November or something. Like, I got so much stuff going on in my life. Like, if they delay it a little longer, it's fine for me. I don't really have time to focus on that game right now. I got 3 new games I'm gonna play. Do I look like a completely different person without the mustache? Yeah, probably. Good morning, Gabe. Gabe Changer in the house. I need to go to the city ward office either tomorrow or today, because I also need to fix something in terms of taxes and register for accounting. I have not seen No Man's Sky. I'd love to play it, but I don't want to buy it. Like, I bet you that shit is crazy though. I bet you that probably is the kind of game that I would enjoy playing and just chilling with the fans, going from planet to planet, getting butt raped by a wild animal or something like that. Make sure you guys share this broadcast. What's up, Slaw? I've never seen Down Periscope. Brad Wilson taking a photo, eating this. Yummy, 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 yum, yum. I haven't played Attack on Titan, and I think that shit got delayed too, which is disappointing. Because I really wanted to play that one in English. I'm probably not going to get Batman Return to Arkham. That game looked like that shit had loads of problems from the beginning. And now it's delayed, so probably not. Yeah, it's pretty hard to maintain my dreads. As you can kind of tell, the style is still there, the way she did it. Which, I kind of like this style. But it doesn't look so clean anymore because it grew out. So, that kind of sucks. Oh, really? Is it coming out August 30th? That's cool. I'll probably pick it up soon. In fact, what do you guys think is better? Battlefield 4 or Battlefield Hardline? Like right now it's on sale for like $4. Battlefield, both of them. So I'm thinking, which one do I want to buy? Because I used to play Battlefield 4 as a time trial, but then I fucked up and I didn't know it was a time trial. So I played like 15 minutes of it, went back, and it was gone. Alright, I'll get Battlefield 4. Yeah, so I got Witcher, Gravity Days, and a fan sent me The Last of Us remastered, which is crazy. So I got to get rid of The Last of Us, the PS3 version I have. I remember I bought that years ago. Uncharted is cool. I like Uncharted. Like, if I had more time, I'd play through Uncharted. I'm kind of one of those people, like, I'm not going to start doing gameplays of games that I'm not going to finish, and then everybody's going to be waiting for me to do it. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, like, Witcher, that shit, like, I heard it's long, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Like, Flash starts in less than 2 months, so I might have to drop all the reactions for a while just to play some video games. If I do some gaming before the TV show starts, because once the TV show starts, I'm done. Like, I have no more time anymore. Like, I can't, it's just physically impossible for me to edit all of those TV shows and do side reactions and do gameplay and any other it's just impossible to physically do all of that and have a full-time job and fuck my bitch. Ah. Good morning to ya. Alright, let's get some morning music. Copyright free. What's this? Some fruit booty music. Oh, this is so gay. I need some good music. I'm not in the mood for dubstep or anything. This is too relaxing. How about positive energy music? Meditation, 8 hours of meditation type music. Yo, so when I was in the Philippines, I went to go get a massage, like a Swedish massage, and they were playing this kind of music. It was like cold as hell. Very cold. But luckily I wasn't super butt naked or anything, but it was kind of weird too. Afterwards I felt okay. After that, it wasn't too bad. Not too bad. What's up, Big Red? I'm not guesting anybody. I don't know. I don't like the guesting function, actually. Like, every fucking time I guess somebody, they don't have anything to say. Anything interesting to say. Not every time, actually, but most of the time. People are just staring at the camera. I'm like, why did you log in? Why did you cue yourself if you're not going to do anything? Or say anything. So, I think it's a generation thing, though. You like the glasses? Boom. You know what my favorite song right now is? It's Heathens. Heathens from Suicide Squad. That's just fucking dope. That's some. If I'm gonna do I'm not really doing. I'm not really in the mood to do reactions right now. I think I know why, though. It's because of the fucking nitpicking complainers, like bitches. Every time I do a video, like, they're so fucking offended by my opinion. It's not even like a creative discussion anymore. So it's kind of like the one that I know people want me to watch is Everything Wrong with Batman v Superman. I'm just like, I'm so fucking done with that movie. So fucking done of creating these long videos about them. Like, I don't really feel like doing it. So, and then the other videos, it's just like kid shit, like trolls and such. I don't know. I'm losing my I don't know what's the word. I'm losing what's the word I'm looking for? I'm losing my anticipation. No, my the butterflies in the stomach, so to speak. The excitement. There you go. I guess that's what it is. I'm losing the excitement of, I think it was kind of weird. I think, actually, once the goal was reached, which was kind of pointless anyways, 100,000 subscribers was kind of pointless because YouTube raised their minimum to 1 million. Like, once I reached that and I came back from LA, I was just like, there's not really much left because I don't really make videos to fucking argue with people online and shit. Like, I'm a grown man, got a full-time job. That I got real problems to deal with, not arguing over fictional characters and shit. Um, and so there's something I was gonna say about that. But anyways, I just was like, what's the point? That's just, I don't do things for the money, or I don't do things just because they're popular, or stop, oh, gameplay's popular, so now I'm going to become a gamer. Oh, reactions are popular, so now I'm going to make reaction videos and, do whatever I can do to, like, get all the subs and shit, right? I don't, like, do that. I did, like, when I was doing reactions, I didn't even know other people were doing reactions and shit. Ooh, thank you. Wait, top YouNow supporter, LX Genie. Yeah. So, then, and yeah, I agree with you, Gabe Changer. Like, for the TV shows, that'll never stop. Because I enjoy, there's a thing about the TV shows where I still feel it's still that close-knit community of, oh look, everybody likes the Flash stuff. Or everybody who comes to the reactions still generally equally agrees, like, on everything. They enjoy everything together, basically. And if there's a problem, or if there's a difference of opinion, you can still have a fairly mature conversation about it. So, does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, I still enjoy, I still enjoy working 2-3 hours each episode, editing it, chopping it up, because I know when I put it out there, people are still going to appreciate it, and that's that. But if you do, like, these general reactions, you always get these people coming through and they're like, reaction scum, black people, nigger, like that, right? And it's like, or like, man, Akasan just can't get past, like, this is a new one I have noticed. This is a new one I've noticed recently, that if you automatically don't agree, with something, or if you automatically have a difference of opinion, you immediately become a fan of something else. Like, it was of course, for the longest time, people have said I'm a Marvel fanboy, even though the majority of the shit in my house is from DC. But what I was going to say, what was I going to say? Yeah. So, a Marvel fanboy, but then immediately after that, or later, for many years, I was doing the DC, like, I was being called a Marvel fanboy. Then, finally, Marvel released a subpar trailer for me, Doctor Strange, and I wasn't feeling it. So then suddenly, all these people were like, this guy's such a fucking DC fanboy. I'm like, what? What? Right? Then, come to find out, recently, with the Batman Telltale game, if you look at the comments, you're like, man, this guy is such a Nolan fanboy. I'm like, what? Just because I don't like the fucking shitty voice changer that they're using in that game, and I don't like the buffness. I said the same thing about the Arkham Batman as well. Like, I didn't like the muscles. I just preferred this style. I just prefer this kind of style, like more caped, draped, like Dracula or something like that. So, that's it. But automatically people assume that I'm some sort of Nolan like, I love the Dark Knight trilogy, but the Nolan Batman also had issues. Just, I wasn't around I wasn't doing YouTube around that time, but any of my friends, close friends, will tell you that I also had nitpicks about the voice. Christian Bale opening his fucking mouth all the time, like when he would breathe heavy, he did like, like, he would do this kind of shit, right? Like when he fucking got stabbed by Talia, he's like, Talia! I was like, what are you doing, dude? Like, there were issues, I had issues, but YouTube wasn't around at that time. So now, what would people say then? Man, just like, nah, anyways. So, it's like, so fucking retarded, every time I have a difference of opinion, or I dislike something, they want to automatically associate you with something else. It was really funny. Or it's really weird. Like, I don't know. Part of me doesn't understand why people want to fucking log on to the internet, have some big mental circle jerk with other people about like, yeah, that was good. Yeah, I agree. That was good. Yeah, we love it together. Like that, right? I'm like, what do you get out of that? Like, is it really that true? What they say? Is it true what they say about the internet and YouTube and how people don't have fucking friends in real life, so they just go online to share the same exact opinion that they have and shit? No, I don't believe that. I can't believe that. I believe that when I first started YouTube, it was very similar to where the TV reactions are now. Like, I just made videos, people enjoyed parts of it, and we could have long discussions and just talk about what parts we like, what we're looking forward to, and overall there was like a nice feeling. And part of me sort of regrets this whole merged idea and like this just generality that reactions have gotten now. Reaction videos have gotten, like, you know, before these other type of reactors came around, there was a better relationship between user and fan, between creator and fan. There was like a better feeling, like you know, the TV show reactors. I still think they're a little better, like, you know, fandom reacts and like these like more TV show reactors. I think they're doing okay. They're better, but the longer things have gone on and like the things have gotten a little too twisted sometimes, and this painted image of stereotypical reaction videos, black, stealing, not so much work put into it, and, you know, people have become fans of that as well, so their expectations of what a reaction video is different as well. So the moment I put in a lot of work into an intro, or put some, you know, an extra skit or something to try to, you know, just show my appreciation as a fan, but not just that, just try to create more of a TV show type of feel, you know, we automatically get hit up with cringy, or that's so cringy, your intro. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I paid $100 for that intro. Like, like people now go out of their way just to troll or to trigger you. And I'm like, did you really get something out of, is this really your entire goal while being online, is you just want to come in and talk shit? Like, get the fuck out of here, blocked, you know? So, but, you know, for creators, that can be kind of frustrating as well. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah. Adik the One got sick, had to take a break. I can imagine. Like, he messaged me a while back and he said that he was going to do the compilation for. He was going to do the compilation for my Deadpool in Japan video thing, and he disappeared for a bit. But you know, it's funny. It's funny you mention Adik because he and I have been doing this for a very, very long time. And Adik the One is the first person who I ever heard from in terms of this reactor verse type of thing. Like, he messaged me and he told me he put me in this compilation, and I'm like, oh, there's other people that do this shit, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, cool, and then that's how I discovered Tyrone. Who else? I think he calls himself Epic Gamer now, or the Epic Reactor. Yeah. I discovered him. I think it was the Godzilla trailer, I think. That's how I discovered a lot of them. There was a guy, his name was Speak Easy or something like that. Speak Preview. Yeah, I think his name was Speak Preview. He did some of the best reaction compilations. I wish Adik the One just occasionally would cut some of those together, because I really miss those. If you guys ever get a chance, check out Speak Preview. He did some of the best compilations. Like, he really made it stand out. Like, I really thought that shit was cool. Nah, I wasn't actually doing reactions during Man of Steel. That was Tyrone. For me, the first major reaction I did was Thor 2, Dark World, I believe. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And then I ended up making that my intro for the longest time. So, what's up, Ozzy? Aze, Mashcore. Yeah, so I started doing that for a while. But yeah, it was interesting. Like, that was Adik and I. We both have kind of watched this world grow more and more into doing different things, and he's remained a fan of my stuff, and I've been checking on what he's done, you know. But it's changed a lot. It has changed a lot. I don't want to say for the worse, but it is kind of annoying to, I don't know. Oh yeah, definitely, Harlene, you can make a fan video for me. I would love to see that. Somebody was supposed to make a road to 100,000 subscribers. They said they were going to make a video or something like that, and I was looking forward to that, to see the journey, but I never got it. So, am I thinking about making YouTube a full-time career? Technically, I don't even think I can make YouTube a full-time career, because I need to keep my job. In order to live in Japan, I need a working visa. So, in order to stay here, I need a company needs to employ me. So even if I wanted to, I can't quit my job. Like that. But here's the thing, like there's like this problem right now is the bigger problem right now is the fact that YouTube is becoming a bigger monster right now, right? But right here I have this main life, full-time job, but YouTube used to be just like something small right here, like really small. I used to do back in the day. I would make one video a week. That was it. And I would spend 3 hours on, oh man. If you guys go back and you look at my Weekly Wednesday What's Up from like 2 years ago or so, Weekly Wednesday What's Ups, I actually used to put in a lot of work. I used to edit those a lot more instead of just random talking. I used to have so much fun cutting the weekly Wednesday what's ups like that all the time. I used to like fucking clean my room and be like, okay, we're ready. And I used to like check the camera over and over again. But that was the only video I would do every Wednesday, was the weekly Wednesday what's up. That was it. And I could spend 3 or 4 hours working on it, but nowadays I can't. But anyways, yeah, I have this huge fucking video. I have this full-time job right here, but YouTube used to be really small, and it allowed me to just do just a little bit. But now it's getting bigger and bigger, and then the demand is getting bigger and bigger as well. Like, it's like the demand is like, do this, do this, do this, do this, and I'm not like a reaction monkey, so I'm not a reaction monkey, so I'm not going to do everything and anything. But more importantly is, when driving the future of this channel, let me put it this way. If my channel was a little less focused on reactions, the Deadpool in Japan video would have gotten much more views, because I could have just left that video up there for like a month and it would have acquired more views like this. Like, the bigger problem is, like, if you drop a feature skit or something, you can have it up for a few days, but it just gets knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down by all this other shit. The same reason why people always ask me to react to something, and I'm like, dude, I did it like 2 days ago. Fucking search for it. Like, it's right there. So it's a tricky situation. It's a tricky situation how to balance everything out. Like, let me put it this way. The Deadpool in Japan video, my reaction to it with my friends got more views than the actual video, because I don't know, that's what the majority of the audience swinging by is programmed to sort of watch, to sort of look into, basically. So it's interesting. It's interesting how to balance everything out. Very interesting. Like, because you don't want to, like, I've had this guy, like, I had a meeting with YouTube about 3 weeks ago, and we were talking about if I should just create a separate channel. Like, my idea was just to make a react to other things or something like that. Just the general reaction, no super editing, no special intros, just, basically the typical shit type stuff that you see most channels doing. Just make a whole nother channel like that, away from the main channel. In that way, I'll take requests, I'll do whatever, I'll lessen the quality of the video so it'll render faster, and I'll probably just shoot it from a webcam. I thought about that. So I thought about this, and I thought about making a channel like that, and then the main channel just being TV show reactions, because people usually can see the difference in quality with my TV show reactions and the time I take for editing and all of that, right? And it seems like the TV studios like The Walking Dead, Skybound, they were kind of interested in that too. They were kind of enjoying that idea. But I don't know. But the people at YouTube said it's generally not a good idea to create a second channel. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's a yeah. I mean, and that's the other thing, D Foley. There's so much hype in things these days. Like, it's like too much. Like, it's too much. Like, you can't possibly be that fucking hyped about everything. Like, I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised I've lasted this long. I remember back when it was really special, like it used to be something really special, and like the trailers would like blow you away, basically. You would fucking jump up and like go crazy over some of that stuff. But, you know, nowadays, but to be fair, I'm I'm surprised it's lasted this long without people calling out trailers on its predictability, basically. Oh, Sarah D. I think Tyrone gets sick of it all sometimes too. I know for a fact, and you can tell him I said this shit. I know for a fact that he, myself, Greg, like, we're all just getting kind of, we're all kind of just getting burnt out on the same shit. And John Campea made a really good point about this, is like what critics are afraid to give movies bad reviews or call them out on some shit because they're afraid of the death threats and the harsh feedback they'll get from crazy fanboys. So I could imagine where reactors get worried about actually saying some shit, or they have to fake become overhyped and start fucking crying and shit for shit that doesn't need to be cried over. And but like, you know, going back to this hype thing, it's just like, you can't possibly be that hyped over everything, that every little tidbit that comes out, like these fucking TV spots and you know, unless it's Star Wars, because fucking A. Like, but even Star Wars, in some sense, when you just keep on getting it all the time, what are you gonna do? Like it can't be that interesting all the time. It's nah. So, you know, there was something I was gonna say. What I was going to say, I was gonna say something important, but I forgot. It was the hype. No, not the hype. It was the hype. So furthermore, I also think there's a big problem. Oh, the music's depressing. Yeah, you're right. The background music is a little bit depressing. Hold on a second. It doesn't. This shit doesn't sound fucking inspirational. This is supposed to be like meditation music. Let's go with Indian flute music. Okay, whatever. Yeah. So, furthermore, the bigger problem here is these fucking companies that keep on, like, I have a really big problem with Zack Snyder putting out these photos. Like, I know what they're trying to do. I know why, I know what they're trying to do. I know what they're trying to reinvigorate some hype. But do you really need to fucking drop set photos or Aquaman playing the goddamn guitar a year before, is it a year before? Or maybe, okay, less than a year before, wait, actually, now I can't, now I don't even know when Justice League comes out. But do you really need to, like, can we please chill? And I'm talking Spider-Man also, with those set photos, and, you know, if shit gets leaked out, it gets leaked out. I understand that. But you don't need to fucking put out these videos. Like, I feel like Suicide Squad, one of the reasons people are so mad, one of the reasons why Suicide Squad didn't sit so well with the fans is because of the fact that those set photos and all that stuff. So we were fully aware of certain key points of the movie, or what we thought were points of the movie between Harley and Joker. Had we not known about those scenes being filmed, nobody would be complaining, except the critics, but nobody would be saying shit about Suicide Squad being a bad movie. Just think about it for a second. We would have complained that Joker wasn't in the movie a lot, and maybe with the information from Jared Leto, we would have only imagined that there was more to it, but, you know, people wouldn't be as mad about this stuff, because what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, and here's the moment for you to capture. Make sure you share this video and like and such. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen, is when these set photos come out, people get hyped, and we start creating our own image of what this movie should be or could be. I completely remember when I saw a video of Harley Quinn sitting in the rain, the set photo. In my mind, I started playing the Seven Nation Army song because I saw a Suicide Squad fan film, and in my mind, I started creating my own sort of story. I'm like, oh damn, Deadshot and Harley Quinn, they're gonna have some sort. It's gonna be like a three-way love triangle, basically. But of course, none of that ever happened in the movie. Was I disappointed? A little bit, but I could look past it. But some people can't look past that stuff and be like, oh my god, Joker should have been the bad guy. Joker should have been the main villain. What the fuck was this Enchantress shit? I'm like, okay, so it wasn't exactly what you wanted, basically. So, I think that's the bigger problem. Is that, and I think DC, especially Zack Snyder films, like Man of Steel, BVS, they fucking put themselves into too much of a corner from the beginning. They overhyped the product so much that there was obviously no way even a good film would have lived up to the expectation. Better to just put the fucking movie out, like, put a few trailers out and be done with it. Like, I can't. There's got to be a point where some of these movie companies are just, they got to look at what they're doing and like, holy shit, we are way overhyping this shit, and we're not getting the returns in, and the fans are getting disappointed because we keep overhyping this shit, and they're expecting a different type of movie, and what they get is some jargled fucking crap that came out. And I've said this so many times with Batman v Superman. Had Batman v Superman come out last year, when it originally was scheduled to come out with, I would have been a lot more forgiving, because I would have been like, alright, they fucking rushed this movie, so I can see why. They were just trying to play catch up. They just wanted to get this shit out. I understand why. But they delayed the movie for a whole year, almost, and put out this fucking press bullshit about, we want to make sure we truly capture the vision of this world and blah, 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 blah. This was your final fucking result? Like, Come on now. Don't give me that shit. That's why it's more frustrating. So again, it took them an extra year. It took them an extra year to color it. That's funny. So it took them an extra year, and then that meant a whole fucking extra year of hyping this shit like beyond crazy. And obviously the final result was not what anyone was really expecting. So, unless you're a fucking crazy, extreme DC fanboy pleasing other DC fanboys or whatever, like, you can't admit that there was problems with that movie. I love Suicide Squad. I don't care what anybody says. I love that movie. But obviously, it could have been better. But it still was good enough for me to be like, fuck, it's Suicide Squad. I had little to no expectations of what a movie like this should be. So, I'm cool with it, and I love the music. I bought the soundtrack. I ordered the fucking Joker jacket and shit. Yeah. That's a good point. Andre. Like, DC is all hype and no result. Marvel just makes good movies regardless. But, that's not... I would say Marvel... Well, I learned my lesson with Marvel a long time ago. Like, watch a few trailers and that's it. Because fucking Age of Ultron, they went overboard with the TV spots. And TV spots should not fucking... TV spots should not be on fucking YouTube. I don't understand why they even dropped, like, that shit. Like, James Gunn said a good point. It's like, he had no problem with showing Guardians of the Galaxy 2 to a bunch of fans in a controlled environment at San Diego Comic-Con. But that's not the type of shit he wants on YouTube, where people can watch it over and over again, nitpick, take out little things, and start, again, having this own idea of what they believe the movie should be. Does this make sense, what I'm saying here? It's like, the earlier they hype this shit, the more people start getting this idea, for better or worse, of what they think the movie's gonna be. So when they come in to watch it, they're like, well, this isn't working like that. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for both companies. I read this article the other day about how Steven Spielberg and George Lucas predicted that everything's gonna do a bust in about 2 years from now. Everything's gonna be a bust. So this is it, basically. We got 2 good more years, maybe, and after that, the superhero. Exactly, Sarah. See, you're saying they should quit the superhero crap for a while. See, even fans are getting burnt out of this kind of like oversaturation. I'm tired of doing reactions because the shit all looks the same. Like, everything coming out from Netflix looks exactly the fucking same brown sepia tone type of shit. And I'm just like, I can't be excited about anything anymore because nothing gives me a reason to be excited. Who am I? My name's Daniel Rath. Like, it's all the same shit. Like, it's troublesome too. It's troublesome, yeah. And how many more reboots, are we gonna go through? I think the other problem is the fact that now, well, thanks to The Dark Knight, superhero movies, The Dark Knight and Avengers, superhero movies are expected to become close to $1 billion properties, each one, almost each one. And so instead of just going crazy and just being different with, like, for example, I think Suicide Squad I liked it because of the fact that it was different, but because there's kind of this set sort of idea of what a superhero movie needs to be, it's very difficult. Like, the minds of the fans can't just go in and appreciate it for what it is, like that. So, and yeah, Big Red. I was just talking to my student yesterday. The X-Men franchise, like, if that X-Men movie fucking came out, Apocalypse, if Apocalypse came out 7 years ago, I wouldn't be saying shit. Or even 5 years ago, I wouldn't be saying shit. But it's just so tiresome and boring, and the same shit, and buildings being destroyed, like, in an underwhelming villain, that the game has changed, and you just can't put out movies like that anymore. You know? It sucks. Because X-Men, back in the day, X-Men was great, but it's getting tiresome. And I personally, I've never really been into the new cast at all. You know, it used to be really, the original was cool, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say about all of it, guys. Like, I wish, in some sense, it reminds me of the way I felt about wrestling. Like, I was into wrestling for a while. Then I took like a 5-year break. And then I came back around the time that the Attitude Era, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold, they were already starting to they were into their prime. So then I started watching it again, and then I took a break again after the Chris Benoit stuff, because it just started becoming the same storylines every time, and I was just like, oh, this is kind of boring. It's just different characters, same storyline. So then I took a break, and now every once in a while I sort of watch, and every once in a while I sort of watch what's going on. I never watch the main show, but like I watch Next sometimes, because it has a feel of what I like. So, but that's basically kind of what's going on right now, I feel, with superhero movies at the moment. Is almost every month, every other month, we're getting a superhero movie, and it subconsciously, I think we're getting tired of all of them. It was one thing when kind of Marvel was doing its thing, but even the Marvel type movies is kind of, I don't know exactly how to explain it. It'll be interesting to see. They can't all be great, but they could at least be good. I don't know. But, you know, DC is in this weird issue. DC is in this weird position because if they try to do something too different, critics don't like it, and then the general audience doesn't like it. But if they try to do it too much of the same, they'll just be oversaturating the market. So it's like, fuck, like, I don't know. That's really difficult. Honestly, I would not want to be in DC, Warner Brothers, position right now. Though, if it were me, what I probably would have done is formulated, I would have taken what Nolan's universe, parts of what Nolan's universe had started, shoot that shit like a real movie, the way, you can obviously tell when you look at Nolan's films compared to a Marvel movie or what Snyder's been doing, you can tell, like, the difference. Like, one person was trying to make a comic book movie, the other person was just trying to make a good movie. So what I feel they should have done is just continue some form or fashion with that grounded approach, the hyper realistic approach. It doesn't have to be completely realistic, but hyper realistic. Very similar, I guess, somewhat similar to the way the CW is handling things right now. It's like, look, dude, we got a dude that runs fast. It's there, but it still is grounded well enough. I guess that's the thing. The way they're handling things on the CW is exactly the way they should be handling it in the movie line, because I feel connected to the characters. Even if I don't even fucking watch Supergirl, but I can understand why that show is, like, cool. Like, I'm like, okay, like, I can kick it to this show. It's there. It's working, right? Flash works extremely well. So, I think that's where the DC movieverse should have kept running with. Like, make sure you kind of give it that grounding so the general audience can connect to somebody, instead of making it way too out of the reach of the general audience. You don't put millions and millions of hundreds of millions of dollars to make a film for the fans. Fuck that shit. Such a bullshit excuse. But yeah, they just need to get rid of Zack Snyder. Even if you like him or not, you can agree that his vision is not great for business. I agree. But now they're in this really... I think what's happening is WB is in this particular position where they've invested so much into what Zack is doing. Why they did that in the beginning, I don't know. But they've invested so much into what Zack is doing that they potentially can get back on track next year. But, like, yeah, exactly, Cedilio. If Zack Snyder can knock it out of the park with Justice League, which I doubt, unfortunately. To be honest, that shit, Justice League could be the Dark Knight quality at this point, but because Zack Snyder's name is on it, the critics are going to go in already thinking it's not going to be great. So, yeah, just like D. Foley just said, yeah, he's like, Zack Snyder is like the Michael Bay right now of making movies. Like, but at least there's a draw for Michael Bay's movies. With what Snyder's doing right now, it's just not, it's already 2 strikes right now. So, it's tricky. It's a tricky situation, because what does WB do? Do they back down now? No, they've already started filming movies. But I do think that they need to, after Justice League, they need to just chill for a bit. Just let the audience, like, if I was an investor in WB, I would just basically put everything, like, tell everybody, like, this is it. If you guys can't knock out Justice League, if you guys can't make a good movie with Justice League, we're not continuing after this. Like, but you know, they're fucking making movies while the other movies haven't even come out. Like, you don't have the Marvel Midas touch. Fucking even Marvel wasn't making movies after movies in the beginning. Like it wasn't really completely connected not until the last couple of years, which I disagree with too. I wish they never announced Avengers 3 and 4, basically. Like, I really wish they didn't do that, because that shit has fucked me up so much in my anticipation of other movies coming out. Like, you know, like I said with Doctor Strange, it's like, I want to see the movie, but at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm always like, how does this connect to the overall Infinity War? It's like, god damn it, like, I just wanted to go in, I just wanted to go in to enjoy a Doctor Strange movie, not see how it's all connected. But I can't avoid that, because I know what their timeline is. It's like, I know, oh, so after this movie, that movie's gonna, so, how does it go? After Doctor Strange, it's, Captain Marvel, then it's Black Panther, then it's Spider-Man. Like, it's like, damn it. Like, I just wanted to, like, go in. So, let me get back to my point. Here's what I want to say, is I just want if I were WB, it's like, this is it. Like, I want everybody to have this complete last-ditch effort, like, look, this is it. If Justice League doesn't work out, we're stopping, we're just focused on fucking Harry Potter movies and shit. Because I think what's happening is, and I think Zack Snyder specifically is looking at it from a long-term goal. Like, he's trying to set up these major arcs, that extend for like 10 years. But people don't have 10 years to wait for a story to pan out well, you know? So, but that's the problem, is because when you have these major arcs, but if the beginning of the arc isn't that good, you're not going to get people to continue on. That's the big problem. So, yeah, then that's a whole nother thing, D. Foley. It's like, you know, it's like, it's like, people, like, for example, with the Flash cameo in BVS and the nightmare scene, it's like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything in the extent of the movie you just watched? There's no point in the extent of the movie you just watched. But people are saying, hold on and wait. But it's not a TV show. This isn't a TV show. This isn't a comic book. This shit isn't coming out within a month. This shit is coming out in 2 years later. Like, you can't, like, do that. Like, there's way too much money and way too much writing on it in hopes that people are going to continue on. You know? This isn't Game of Thrones. I don't know. I don't know. I hope they can get this shit on track, but yeah. I don't know. But what is kind of funny is that the nightmare, that Batman nightmare scene was fucking dope though. But the only reason I liked it is because I was like, well, it's not canon Batman, so yeah, have fun with that. Like that was actually the best version of Batman I saw in that film. At that, because it kind of reminded me of Damian Wayne. But do you think he's going to stop just because of the critics? No, Zack Snyder. But it's not an issue with the critics. It's an issue with making money. These tentpole films. Batman v Superman did not make. I don't care what any fan tells you. Batman v Superman was not the financial success WB was hoping. How the hell are you gonna have Batman and Superman? That should be enough to make $1 billion right there. The most sought after movie in the history of movies I can think of that everybody wanted to see happen did not cross $1 billion. That should already give you an answer right there. Well, the point. What was I saying here? It's not about that. I'm talking about the financial returns. Like, if let's put it this way. Wonder Woman's going to have to make more than Suicide Squad. And Justice League is going to have to make more than BVS. And at this moment in time, it very well may not. You know? And that's the problem. And investors look at that, and when it's just this dropping scale of returns, that's when investors and WB starts to pull out. They're like, well, fuck this. We're not doing movies for the fans. We're doing movies to make fucking money. Like that. That's the concern. That's the big concern. It's kind of funny because Age of Ultron was Age of Ultron, as disappointing as that movie was, Disney called Age of Ultron a disappointment because it didn't make Disney level money. It didn't make Disney level money, but it still made a lot of money. Like, you know. Nah, I don't think Nolan should produce the DC films anymore. I wish they had stuck with. I wish they had kind of stuck with what Nolan and Snyder was going for with Man of Steel. Like, in retrospect, as much as I love the first part of Man of Steel. The first part of fucking Man of Steel was so good. That shit was so well done. The second part was fucking trash. Like a video game. But I guess if they had just focused that way a little more, but once Nolan kind of bounced and Zack Snyder fully took over, you got this weird perverted characterization of your favorite superheroes, which was BVS. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what they can fully do at this point, because they've dug themselves into such a deep issue, into such a deep hole at this moment, that it's really hard to say what they can or can't do right now. And it's funny because you can't even you can't really critique Marvel because they're making money, and critics are happy, the fans are happy. Civil War was fucking great. So I don't know. I suppose you have a good point that if Justice League doesn't work out, probably the only other movie that they're going to be doing is the solo Batman movie. So they're going to just end up going back to Batman movies after that. So it'll be basically all over. Like, they'll just be doing Batman movies, and that's it. Maybe you'll do a Superman movie again, but the other ones they might just drop. I don't know. No, I don't need a hug. What's going on over here? Are you guys sharing this broadcast? I want to make sure we're getting some love out there, because I have been talking for quite some time here. I've been talking for quite some time, and I do not see 44 in guys. I should be number 1 in guys, people. I should be the top of the top of the walk here. I should play a video game today, huh? I haven't done Game of Thrones in some time. That might be the best one right now. That might be the best thing I do. I'm checking what am I gonna do today? Like, oh yeah, I did say I was gonna edit something. That's what I said I was gonna do, right? I'm debating what to edit right now. That might be the best one, right? What's up to all the 30 people watching on YouTube? I just jumped over there. Thank you, Jeffro, for holding it down over here. Over there. Man of Steel 2? Whatever. Like, I honestly just wish they would stop announcing. I really wish they would stop announcing. Stop showing footage. Stop showing, like, the black suit Superman thing. Like, let me just see it in the movie, okay? You know what? That was one of the best parts about Suicide Squad. That was one of the best things I liked about Suicide Squad, was that one scene from that was straight from the comics. It was like just a cool little nod. Like, they showed the Joker and Harley from the Alex Ross drawing, and I was like, that was cool. I really liked that they was in there. I'm glad they didn't hype it up. I'm glad they didn't say, like, that something was coming or whatever. Like, Like, I'm glad it wasn't like a set photo. I'm glad we didn't see the Jester costume at all in some sort of upcoming set photo. It just popped up and it was like, ba-bam. Oh. Like, I was like, right on, right on. Good job, good job. Like, comic fans got it. Others didn't. But, you know, when you start putting out that, like, these... it's too much hype. Overhyped. I feel. So, we should change gears here. We should do something else. Am I gonna quit Twitter for reals? I'm thinking about it. Like, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. Like, it's just too much. Like, I want to. It's like people want me to get. Like, they want to get my Twitter. Like, it's like when I wake up every day, I fucking gotta maintain my Instagram, maintain my Facebook, maintain my Twitter, maintain my YouTube, and it's like, why am I doing it? Like, at least with YouTube, that's the main like money maker, right? So that makes sense. But I'm like, man, why do I need to like get my Twitter numbers up and all this shit? Like, I'm like, ah. And then on top of that, it's like, I see all these, like, Twitter for me has become, I don't know, Twitter for me has become what Facebook used to be. And it's getting annoying. Like, Facebook, nowadays, Twitter is just all these fucking young cats acting like they know what's best for the entire world, putting out these fucking poetic sayings or pieces of advice and critiquing people and how they need to be doing. Like, I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, dude, sit your ass down, dude. Like, do you have kids? Because you wouldn't, if you had kids, you wouldn't be saying this shit. Like, and that's the way Facebook used to be. Or at least, that's the way my Facebook used to be. Till all my circles fucking grew the fuck up, had kids, and now they just post photos of their kids and food every day on Facebook. But Twitter is starting to become that annoying, like I said, that annoying overhypedness. It's either, my Twitter basically consists of two things. YouTubers acting grown, talking about what other YouTubers should be doing. Some YouTubers high on coke calling out other YouTubers, creating drama and shit. Or retweets of everything that DC is doing, acting like it's going to be the next best thing. And, like, it's kind of annoying. Or it's very annoying. Especially when movies come out, because it's easy to, for other people's opinions, to get jaded, basically. So, and everybody keeps doing this, everybody keeps doing these sort of methods just to get their Twitter game up. That's it. They're fishing for likes. They're fishing for fucking hearts and all that shit. And it's just like, just say what you really feel like. That's it. Like, and so it just reminds me so much of the way MySpace used to be. How many friends do you have? How many likes can I get on this? And it's just like, nah. So, I don't know. It's just kind of annoying to be like, I rather delete it and not even have to worry about what other people are saying about things that aren't even significantly important in the perspective of things. So, I don't know. Exactly, Sarah. Social network has basically become a bully in itself. How did you react when Tyrone Magnus did his voice in front of you? Huh? What voice? It was cool to meet, but yeah, it was definitely cool to meet some like we we should I should edit the photos and I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know what to do with all this stuff because I have a lot of photos and a lot of footage, but yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm just gonna knock out one of the video games. I'll play another video game, and I'm gonna play another video game, and then I'll edit the big video and have that ready for you guys in the morning. Um, and I'll do a weekly Wednesday What's Up. Ah, and I do need to edit the meet and greet that I did. Here's some photos of us together. I don't know what we were doing. We were just trying to take some photos. It was pretty cool. Like it was kind of cool to like all of us together. I won't lie, it was pretty momentous. Like it was kind of cool to see us like all together. It was the that was the first night I ever met Greg, and it was kind of cool to see. Um, I saw Alyssa. They all sang me happy birthday. Did I put that? I don't think I put that on YouTube, huh? Oh shit. Yeah. I gotta do something with all this footage. I think that's what I'm gonna focus on today, so I can knock some of that shit out for you guys. Yeah, but it sucks, guys. It definitely sucks. Like, it sucks that things have become so toxic. But like you guys, like a lot of you guys have said, that's the natural progression of I guess becoming big on YouTube. Like when I was in LA, I got noticed like twice a day. When I went to Disneyland, so many people came up to me like, and that's something I don't experience when I'm out here in Japan because I'm kind of like isolated, so that it's cool. But it was cool kind of cool. It was a little weird for people to come up to me like at LAX and be like, "Hey, YouTube!" Like, they don't even know my name, but they've seen me before, but they're just like, "Hey, you're on YouTube." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Like, "Yeah, I've seen your videos." I'm like, "Thanks." So, anyways, but I guess that's the natural progression. It's just, I think, you know what I'm gonna do? And I think I'm gonna hire more mods. I think that might be. I think I'm gonna elect more mods because that'll help maybe. Cause my creative process is disturbed too much when I see trolled comments. I cannot give you the best. I just want to sit in an isolated room by myself and create. I will let my producers and managers deal with the rest of the content. I just want to sit here and create reaction videos for you. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm done, guys. I think I am done for today. Yeah. Wait. I will show you. Yeah, hit that up. Hold on. I'll show you the, what I got from, one of the things I got from The Walking Dead. Hold on. Oh, I love the Leto's Joker was dope. Alright, guys. I'm done for today. Hey, Tomiko. I gotta take a shit. So, I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Bye-bye. Thanks for your time today. Good to talk to you guys again. Bye-bye. Ooh.